Hello again, it's Paul here. Today we're going to look at some of the basic chords, a D, an A major and an E major, and just look at the different ways of fingering these chords and how you can do it to make your life easier when it comes to playing songs. I know that a lot of chord books that I've seen, when it comes to fingering a D major for instance, they will recommend that you use your first finger on the second fret of the third string, your third finger on the second fret of the top E string, and your third finger on the third fret of the B string. That's fine, so long as you don't want to follow it with a D7th, because if you do, you're going to have to move your whole hand, swap your finger in to your second finger on the third string, your third finger on the top E string, and then you can put your first finger on the C note on the B string to get your D7th. I think it would be a lot easier if, to start with, you fingered the D major chord like that. Now I know you've got to use your little finger on the D note, but when you're following the D major with a D7th, no hand movement now, all you can do easy, one finger movement. Lift off your little finger, which is on the third fret of the B string, and replace it with the first finger on the first fret of the B string to give you your D7th. A lot quicker. I don't know why it's not in more chord books, but there you go. It's like the A major as well. A major is another one. They'll recommend first finger, second fret, fourth string, the E note, second finger on the A note on the G string, and third finger on the C sharp on the B string. All well and good. Except when it comes to move to the E, shall we say, the E major chord involves moving the two fingers up and your first finger, so it's more of a movement. You're sort of moving your hand as well as your fingers. Your hand is tilting slightly and going to the E major. Now, wouldn't it be better if maybe the fourth and the third strings of the A chord you played with your two middle fingers? Rock on. Played the fourth string second fret, the third string second fret with your two middle fingers. So you've got, that's an A second, but not to worry. And then you put your little finger on the C sharp on the B string. Still got your A major. But now when it comes to moving to the E major, just take up the two middle ones and plonk down your first finger on the G sharp on the third string, the first fret. Finger movement. As I say, it might take some getting used to when you're a beginner to use this little finger. In fact, I know it will. Most people have problems with it, but it's a lot easier in the long run when it comes to changing chords. It's a lot easier not having to move your hand, just moving your fingers. There we go. Same when it comes to getting to the D major, practice going from that finger in on the A, which is your top three fingers, middle fingers, and then to your D, the finger in that I showed you with the D major. It's all those three chords there, no hand movement at all, finger movement, all of it. So when it comes to playing a song, for instance, like Peggy Sue by Buddy Holly, it's a lot easier, in my opinion anyway, to when all you've got to think about is your finger movement as opposed to hand movement. Try it and have a go, see what you think. Peggy Sue, by the way, is A major followed by a D major, followed by an A major, followed by an E major. Let's try it at speed. In between those chords you've got a little bit of an open. You're playing all the strings open. If you knew Peggy Sue, then you know why I feel blue, my Peggy. I'm a crap at singing, but you get the idea. The whole song is A, D, A and E. So give that a try, give those alternative fingerings a try and see what you think, because if you follow chord books exactly, you might find that it hinders your progress rather than helps it, especially when it comes to chord changes. The next lesson I'm going to do is going to be on chord changes as well. We're going to look at anticipation, which is a great help when it comes to playing and increasing your speed and your fluency. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. Bye bye now.